All right, so we want to find the position vector that has initial point at -2, 5, and the terminal point at -5, 9. Okay, so let's just go ahead and we'll just plot this. Okay, we'll plot these 2 points. Now make sure you don't mix up which one the initial point is and which one the terminal point is, right? It's going to make a very big difference. Okay, so what do we got going on here? The initial point is at -2, 5, right? So this is the initial point. The terminal point is at -5, 9, right? So that means this vector is going this way, right? Remember, a vector has magnitude and direction, so you're going to make sure you denote the direction with the arrow. Okay, once again, it does make a big difference. All right, so that is that vector with the initial point at -2, 5 and the terminal point at -5, 9. Well, what's the question asking? It's asking to find the position vector. Okay, well, the position vector is essentially the same vector, but this initial point is at the origin. Okay, so we want to draw this same vector. Okay, so the magnitude is the same and it has the same horizontal and vertical components. Okay, but essentially the starting point or the initial point is at the origin. So how do we do that? Okay. Essentially, we have to get the components of this guy, right? The way to do that is we want to get the terminal point. Okay, so the terminal point minus the initial. Okay, so once again, you do not want to switch these around. When I say the terminal point, I mean their corresponding coordinates, right? Okay. So if you take the -5 minus -2, right, that's -5 plus 2, which is -3. And this would be the horizontal component, right? That will be the I value. And then for the vertical component, we would take, remember, terminal point minus the initial. So 9 minus 5, which is a +4, which would be the vertical component, which would be J. Okay. So then this vector, okay, this same vector, we can rewrite this as -3I plus 4J, right? Now remember, let's think about what that means, okay? If we start at the origin, okay, if we start at the origin and we go 3 units to the left and 4 units up, okay, these two vectors are exactly the same. Okay, why are they the same? Because they have the same horizontal and vertical components, okay, and they also have the same magnitude.